Wednesday puzzle. Let's do it, shall we? My name is Steve. This is Solve with Steve. Thank you for joining me. Jared Cappel, the creator of the crossword. I am the solver of the crossword. Inventor of Pepsi. I don't know your name. Skewer to stab, maybe. I'm not sure. Cook in hot water to boil. Boil some pasta. Draw toward the dark. I'm not sure. Japanese truck manufacturer. How about Isuzu? Some cantina cookware. Oh, yes. Pots, pans, chaotic situations, bedlam, it's, I don't know. Casablanca heroine is Ilsa? Is it Elsa? It's Ilsa. I think it's Ilsa, right? Excess is a glut. There's too much of something. A floor is to floor someone as a verb. You floor them, you amaze them. Draw toward dark. It lightens as the evening draws toward dark. As it lightens. Chaotic situation is a big mess. What do we have here? It's not here. Oh, it's a raisin in the sun. The 1959, is that when it was from? Wow. Raisin in the Sun. Yes, that's it's a play. If you don't know it, it's about a black family moves into a white neighborhood and gets harassed, I guess, is the short version, super short version of it. All right, sounds at a fireworks show. Booms, oohs, ahs, something with an H there. Sound at a massage parlor is ahs. This has got to be oohs. How about that? Kind of list, to-go list? No, to-do list, yes. Taboos are no-nos, to-do and no-no. A beach blanket is the blanket of sand. Here we go. Tablespoon or teaspoon, those are amounts. I take my whiskey neat. My coffee black. Okay, we go. You're too sweet for me. New Moon. What was it? The third chapter of the Twilight Saga. The second chapter. I'm not sure. I did not read the Twilight books, but I'm certainly aware that they exist. You're too sweet for me. Wait, we have Raisin in the Sun. New Moon. So we have things about is there going to be stars? Maybe things about the sky. Pros who may care for playful marine animals. That's a very specific type of vets, like the otter vets, I guess. Okay, happily ever after. So the connector between happily and after is ever. That's how it works. Gotcha. I see. You might be saying that in regards to the happily ever after clue. It sells in an axiom. They say sex sells, and I don't know. A spot to find a raisin in the sun and a new moon. Spot to find them. I don't know. I mean, they're all books. You find them in the library. Oh, wait, actually, that fits. Library. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, so there's library. Online craft shops. That's Etsy. Type of word banned in North American competitive Scrabble in 2020. Is that a COVID-related word? Type of word. I don't know the Scrabble scene that all. Oh, speaking of COVID, nicknamed the Rona, standard option of popular rideshare is Uber X. What do we have here? Newbery Award-winning 1989 novel. Something about the sky. So it's not Goodnight Moon. We already used Moon. That's way before 1989. Herbert. I don't know this one. Sip slowly is to nurse. You nurse your drink so it lasts longer. I did that when I didn't have tons of money to spend at the bar. I'll nurse a drink for a while. Hey, there's no shame there. Letter-shaped fastener. How about a U-bolt? Or it could be a T-bolt, but I'm thinking after that N was probably one of U there. Laminated restaurant items are menus. Number something. Number 13. Number 3. Number 2. No idea. Let's get some crossings here. Surprise Symphony, that's by Haydn. Boom, 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 boom. That's the surprise. Here you go. Warn is. I see. I didn't warn you. Warn. I'm not sure. Okay. Message from a pilot. Oops. I didn't mean to do that too early. All right. It's too late. I've seen it. Message from a pilot. Sky weather, something like that. I don't know. To deplete is to run out of, to eat, to sap. Let's go with sap, because then sportage is Kia. There we go. So sky something. Sky warning. Equipment top chef to use pans. A message from a pilot. Sky welcome? I don't know. Skyward ho? I don't know. Warn is to alert. Oh, yeah. Or alarm. Could be alert. Could be alarm. Number the clouds. Number the stars. Oh, number the stars. I've heard of that. Is it about like it's a Holocaust survivor book or something like that? I think it is. I think it's a Holocaust book. I never read it, but I remember hearing about it. I have a feeling. All right. Computer operator is the user. Skywriting. Messenger pilot. Skywriting. So they're books about things that are in the sky, and you find them in the library. Well done, well done. All right, I like that. Neon or freon are gases. Lions play in the NFL, the National Football League. Season starting soon. Collector's item informally is, I'm not sure. Your point also. That too. That's a good thing to hear, right? You're having a conversation, you say something, and they don't have to only say their thing, but they could that too. Like, yes, you're agreeing with what I have to say, and you're also, it's like yes and you say that too. I said, okay, here we go. These are good parts of things to have in conversation. All right, flared facial features are nostrils. Whoops, nostrils. Is that loofah? A shower scrubber is a loofah, and spirits are souls, and a collector's item is an IOU. It's ushers. Workers who carry flashlights are ushers. They take you to your seat at the theater and they look at the ticket stub. C39 across. Okay. Playful marine animal is a sea otter, and you might and here we go. The vets who may care for a playful marine animal. See, that's very meta or something. It's all connected. Black Friday offering is a sale. Removable potato head are ears. Ogles is leers. A daisy like flowers and aster. All right. What else we got? Oh, we still have one themer left, huh? Tulsi Gabbard is a politician. She is, what is she, Director of National Intelligence? Something like that. Used as a chair is sat in on. You sit in a chair, you sit on a chair. Let's go on. Female French friend is amie. I think it's pronounced ami, but it has the there, that little extra e there to make it female. Intentionally, how do, I wonder how do languages where all the words are gendered deal with, like, new pronouns? I don't know, I wonder how that, is there like a movement in French to have like a new version? I don't know. I mean, we sort of see like Latinx hasn't really caught on as anyway. All right, to skewer is to stab. Father sister is your aunt. It's pronounced aunt, not aunt. Acclaimed science fiction work by David Mitchell. Something about this. Something Atlas? No, Atlas isn't in the sky. What's in the sky? Sun, moon, stars, cloud. Science fiction work. I'm not sure. What do we have here? Santa Ana wins and dynamite, light it up like dynamite. Whoa. It's the K-pop. Okay. Let's see. Floor models are demos. What is this? I don't know it. Okay. Intentionally is on purpose, is with reason, is, I don't know. Scholarly is, I don't know. Neighbor of a tie, how about allow, maybe? Feel ill is to ail. Organization encouraging flu shots, I think it's the American Medical Association. Maybe it's the CDC. I don't know if they do anymore. I don't know what they say. Do we still have a CDC? I think so. They haven't been shut down. All right. Anyway, Caleb seems like the kind of person who might invent Pepsi. I don't know. Frank account. Dialogue, a Frank account. Cloud Atlas. That sort of fits. Let's do that. Intentionally is Bades, I don't know. Scholarly is erudite. Frank account. Oh, diary. Get it, Anne Frank. The diary of Anne Frank. Her account of what was going on. It was the diary, and intentionally is by design. That's what we have there. Your dearest pal is your bestie, your best friend. Removed from a clothesline is to unpeg. Depeg? Unpeg. Procedure of January would be December, and a playful marine animal. That's not an otter. Wow. So we have the otter. The sea otter is the playful marine animal, and we have another playful marine animal that might be cared for by vets. This, of course, is a seal. Blossoms to be our buds. Renee Zellweger is the actress, and the ASPCA wants you to adopt a pet, and yeah! Hey! All right, that was fun. So the themery we have here. We have Cloud Atlas. Now, there's a little bit of a thing because these are all things in the sky, but Cloud comes first. The rest of them, they'll come at the end. Raisin in the Sun. We have New Moon, the vampire story. And we have Number the Stars. And so that is that. I'm going to look up on Number the Stars. I'm going to look up Cloud Atlas just to see what those are about. I have a feeling Number the Stars, I think the kids read it. I think it's a like a Holocaust book aimed at kids or at young adolescents. Yeah, I think. That sounds familiar. I don't know Cloud Atlas. Apparently science fiction work, and it was a 2012 film that I missed. But anyhow, skywriting. So when the pilot writes with the steam that's coming out of the engine, the exhaust steam in shapes of letters, and it's skywriting, and so they do that. But also writing words that are in the sky, and you have an extra little bonus steamer right there. Where might you find these? They're all books, so you find them in the library. So hopefully your library is not a big mess. That's what we have there. Are there any other things that I skipped over? I think I hit everything. Even there were a couple that I just did to check. I don't think so. Oh, let's learn about you, Caleb Bradham. That's a very, I don't know, 1900 something type name when that might have been. Don't see too many Calebs anymore. Not saying there are no Calebs, but it's certainly less popular than it was. All right, so let's do Caleb Bradham, and then we'll look up two of the books that I'm not familiar with at all and learn a thing or two about those. Beginning with Caleb Bradham. Are you the number one Caleb? Are you? Caleb Williams is probably the number one Caleb. A Calabash. So I say there's not too many Calebs. There is one starting in the National Football League. Caleb Williams is the Chicago Bears starting quarterback. But Caleb with a B is not Caleb Benenoch. Apparently there's a lot of Calebs that play sports that are alive now. Caleb Benenoch, Caleb Barakar. But Caleb Bradham, here you are, American pharmacist, founder of PepsiCo. You were, look at that, 1900s. That's when Caleb, I bet there were a lot of Calebs back then. Anyhow, went to UNC, Chapel Hill, UMD, School of Medicine, Bradham Drugstore Company. Dad's business is going bankrupt, so he couldn't stay in med school. That's a shame. Public school teacher for a year, opened a drugstore, had a soda fountain, and invented the recipe, a blend of cola nut extract, vanilla, and rare oils. Ooh. Rare oils, intending to market his drink as having digestive benefits for Pepsi, because it's helped you with dyspepsia. So there you have it. It's good for you. It was a medicine, right? The cola nut extract, yes, that's where we get the cola flavor from. There we go. Alrighty. So that's Caleb Bradham. We're also going for, here we go. We're also looking up a couple of these books. So let's do Number of the Stars first, and then Cloud Atlas. So Number of the Stars. Am I right? Is it in fact a Holocaust book for kids? Let's see. Number of the Beast is the number one number other than number theory, number time, Number of the Stars. Here you go, the number 3, number 2. Okay, here you go, Number of the Stars. A historical novel, about the escape of a family of Jews from Copenhagen during World War II. Here we go. 10-year-old Anne-Marie lives with her mom, dad, and sis in Copenhagen. She becomes part of the events of the rescue of the Danish Jews. Thousands of Jews were to reach neutral ground in Sweden to avoid being relocated to concentration camps. There you have it. So it is, in fact, a Holocaust fiction, historical fiction, based on the Holocaust, and I guess it's uplifting because they survive. So there's that. So hooray for the Danes, hooray for the Swedes, and boo for the Nazis. But we know that. All right, so that's Number of the Stars. Yes, I'm pretty sure that my kids both read that, which seems like a good thing to do. And last but not least, we have Cloud Atlas. So here we go. 2004 science fiction work by David Mitchell, made in 2012 film. I can't say that I remember the film at all. I can't say that I remember the book at all. Of course, if you know me, you know I'm not the biggest reader of books. I wish I read more, but I always choose something else. But here we go. Cloud, chlorine, Cleopatra, cloud, computing, cloud seeding, Cloud A. Cloud Atlas. There we go. We got the number 1 and 2. Oh, there's a Cloud Act. There we go. Cloud Atlas. Let's go with the novel. And then the Wachowskis. They're the Stranger Things guys, right? Yeah. All right. I think so. Here we go. Cloud Atlas, third novel by David Mitchell. Metafiction. Wait, what is metafiction? It's fiction about fiction. Emphasizes its own narrative structure to remind the audience they're reading fictional work. Semi-conscious. Okay. Historical fiction, contemporary fiction, science fiction, interconnected, nested stories from the South Pacific in the 19th century to Hawaii in a post-apocalyptic future. Okay. Cloud Atlas. Arthur C. Clarke Award, Booker Prize, shortlisted, so it didn't win them, but it was listed. 6 nested stories. Each is read or observed by the protagonist of the next. Oh, that's kind of cool. And then, when you get to the 6th story, they resolve in reverse chronological order. Wow. So it was like written by a computer programmer. And it's just like the structure. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Each is read or observed by the protagonist of the next. That's kind of a neat way of looking at things. So let's check out the movie then. Whoops. Cloud Atlas, the movie, directed by Tom Tykwer and the Wachowskis. Are those the Stranger Things? No, they're not. That's the Something Brothers, and these are not brothers. Well, no. I'm trying to think of the timeline. That wouldn't work. It says the translucent, so if it was before transitioning, they would have been called brothers. But no, that doesn't work. So what are they known for? They are known for something. Oh, The Matrix! Okay. I knew I heard of them. Yes, okay. So they're known for The Matrix. That's a very, very big deal. Cloud Atlas, I think, is less than a big deal. I'm not sure. Multiple plots, 6 eras. Grant Hill, not the basketball player, is it? No. Okay. Big budget for an independent film. Critics were polarized. Look at that, causing it to be on various best film and worst film lists. Nominated for a Golden Globe for best original score. And that's it. It looks like it didn't star anyone that is being named here. Oh, no. It starred like some really, really big names. Tom Hanks, big name. Halle Berry, big name. Very, very big name. Susan Sarandon, a large name, a big name. So there's at least 3 that... Hugh Grant, also a big name and very handsome. He's a charming and vulnerable romantic leading man, at least he was. Okay, so 4 big names. Okay. But I guess they had minor roles because they're only 1/6 of the movie. All right. Anyway, never heard of it. If you have something to say about it, please join in the fun. I would love to hear what you have to say. If you have nothing to say, please join in the fun anyway. At the very least, you can hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, now is your chance to subscribe. Please click that Steve right there. Become a subscriber. I would love to have this channel grow. I would love, love, love your support. Thank you so much. I will see you in the very, very near future.